Hey there, it's Jenny, and today I want to talk about the worst things about network marketing or the bad things that I have come across over the last 20 years that I have been involved in different various network marketing companies. So I want to just tell you a little bit about my experience firsthand of what I learned that are the negative things in the network marketing industry. So the very first company that I discovered was in San Diego, California, and I can't even remember the name of the company, but I remember that they had natural body care products, and it was called Rainforest something, Naturals or something, and I got excited. I thought, hey, I can make some money. I can sell some of these products to hair salons, and this is going to be great. So I bought a bunch of products and I started getting ready to sell them. Well, before too long, somehow I got wind about the owner of the company, that he had done something that did not align with my values. So he had been on stage teaching, and a woman ran up to the stage, and he got so mad that he started swearing at her. Well, that's just not acceptable to me. That really did not align with my values. And I thought, how can I work for a company that would treat people like that? There's no way. And I immediately returned as much of the products as I could and stepped out. And by that point also I realized going to hair salons and trying to sell this stuff cold is not going to be the easiest business model for me. So I was kind of actually glad to have an excuse to get out of that. But that just did not align with my values. The next one I found, because by that time I had 2 small children, and there was a brand of books that I really loved, and it was called DK. And the books were called Eyewitness, and they were really beautiful. And I wanted to have a whole library for myself. So I started selling these books, and I actually did call schools in the area, and I started setting up a shelf by our local preschool and selling them to the parents of school children and also some schools. So I actually really liked this, but I didn't know that I could maybe build a team, which is something you usually can do in network marketing, is find other people to do the business with you, and then you can make a lot of money when you do that. But I was young, I was just selling the books, I wanted them for myself. But the crazy thing that happened was the company one day decided, we're not going to have distributors anymore. You can't sell our books anymore. Sorry. And they just pretty much pulled the rug out from under everyone, and we had to find a different business. So there was another book company called Usborne Books, and that's where my leader switched to. She said, okay, this is what we're going to do from now on. We're going to work with this other company and switch over there. So I think I did end up buying a few books from them, but I didn't continue, because by that point I had gotten a lot of the books that I wanted, and I had a library, and that was my sole purpose for doing it. So after that, I kind of laid low for a while, and then at one point my friends, our very dear friends, started. They really needed money. And so they had a meeting at their house, and they signed up to sell this antioxidant drink. And we just love them, and we wanted to support them. So we ended up signing up with them and buying a bunch of bottles of this drink. I think we spent $600. Well, the very next week, I thought, well, okay, maybe I can do this. This is a good thing, I'd like to do something from home. So the very next week, I went to a meeting, and in this meeting, they had a guy, he was from New York, and he was speaking, and he was kind of an entertainer. And he was saying all this stuff, and it was like rah rah, and I was just like, okay. In the middle of his talk, he admits that he had not enrolled one person into this company. He hadn't sold any of this drink that they were all so excited about. And again, I had that moment where I said in my mind, that does not align with my values. He is not, he's just up there saying stuff to get people excited. And he's not invested in this company. That, it was dishonest in my mind. And so when I heard that, that really made me, again, reconsider working with that company. And the very same week, I went to a different meeting with a different company, and I could tell that their values were much different and much more aligned with my values. And there was even another company that I dabbled in, and it was the little indoor gardens, Aero Gardens. For a while, it was for several months that they were starting this network marketing opportunity, and so I called my brother, and we got a few people on board. We thought it was so cool, grow a garden inside and buy these units, and each month. Well, after a few months, the people that were supposed to be buying it, the money fell through. Something didn't go through, and so again, they pulled the rug out, and they said, "Oh, sorry, we're not having distributors anymore." And I was like, "Okay, I am done with companies that are, not are going to be around for the long term. This is ridiculous to start building a business, put in time and effort, and then have it taken away from you. That's just ridiculous. It's so hard." And so I vowed I was not ever going to be in that position again where someone could just pull the rug out and take all the structure that I had built away, all the people, the opportunity, and just take it away and have it be gone. No, I wasn't going to do that again. So I really started looking at companies and looking at what they were promising and their compensation plan and their level of integrity until I found one that I really felt like was going to be around for the long term. So network marketing has really gotten a bad rap over the years because of some of those things where they're changing the pay plan. And I heard about one girl who she was making $10,000 a month, and they changed the pay plan to be, no longer being paid unilevel commissions on all your customers, but just only on what you're actively selling every month. Well, that took away her whole monthly income, and she didn't have that recurring residual income anymore unless she was selling that actual month. And again, I thought, oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. That's awful. I mean, they're just, we really have to be aware that some companies do that and that they can change things. So you have to find a company that you trust. The other stigma that network marketing has had over the years with how people do the business is, pitching friends and family in a way that's really salesy, really pushy, kind of slimy, right? And we've probably all had that experience. I remember working with a guy when I was, 20 years ago, and we had a really good relationship, but the business didn't work out we were in. And then we get this call from him, and he's like, "Hey, I want to come talk with you about something," but he didn't say what it was. And so we said, "Sure, come on over." And he starts telling us about Amway and how he's doing Amway as a business. And I was like, "No, I am not interested in that." And so, we have this stigma because people have done the business in the past in a way that's pushy, salesy, and kind of yucky, right? And it still happens. Now we call it spam, right? Someone's trying to sell something and they're messaging us and they're tagging us and they haven't even asked us if we're interested in that thing. And so it's given the industry a really bad rap. All right, so there's a few different problems with the way that network marketing has been executed in the past. Now, I don't want to end on kind of this negative note, because I want to tell you that the model of network marketing is still an amazing business model. So even though a lot of companies have chosen to use the model and then ditch it, or be dishonest, we can't control that. But we can recognize that the model itself is actually pretty fantastic. That you can partner with a company, you can make a lot more money than you would make working a 9-to-5 job. Okay, it's almost like a profit share plan. Because here's one other negative connotation people have in network marketing. They talk about it being a pyramid scheme. Okay, and I'm going to do a whole nother video on this, but look at traditional businesses. Who is making the money? It's the person at the top. So either you become a business owner, entrepreneur, and work yourself into the ground half the time when you do that. Yes, you can make a lot of money being a business owner, but it takes so much work. I mean, everything takes work, right? But traditional businesses, they are a pyramid. You've got the top owner of the company, and then you've got the management, and then you've got the employees, and there's a limit on how much you can make. You're working for someone else, right? With network marketing, you can create your own business. You can create your own team. You can not have a cap on how much money you earn. And there's really a lot of times no limit. It depends on what company you choose, because some companies, it's very hard to earn over a certain amount and it takes a lot of work. So you really want to look at the compensation plan and see what you're getting into, and how easy, how hard it is. So yeah, I want to end on that note, that even though there have been some really bad things and frustrating things in the experiences that I've had with network marketing in the past, there are some companies that are pretty amazing, and they do take care of their distributors, and they're committed to keeping the compensation plan that they have, and have a high level of integrity. So there are some companies, you just have to find them, and you have to be smart about what you do and how you use the tool of the business structure of network marketing. But I really believe that it is one of the best opportunities in the world today to make an income and create the life that you dream of, and make the level, of money that you want. There really, with some of these companies, there's no limit. So I do love network marketing, and I am going to stay in this industry, because truly it is amazing, and we can pick and choose who we engage with to do our network marketing businesses. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking with you again soon.
Thanks for watching my video. Hope you got some great tips. Please like, comment, and subscribe to get more rock star business building tips. And if you'd like access to my exclusive video on how to build your network marketing business in 10 minutes per day, check the description box below.